another 6:30 karate practice video. My legs are very sore today. I did a 5 kilometer run yesterday. I was in the gym doing half a Murph. Just gonna step through. And then I did an advanced karate session at the dojo. So one thing that was picked up last night was the angle of my back foot needs to be at a 45-degree angle when I do these things. So that's a bit tight. There we go. Also, when I've been watching these videos back, playing them back, and critiquing everything, I'm noticing that I'm bending my back leg. So today, I want to work on the back leg. I'm not worried about the hands. It's just getting the back leg in nice and straight. And it needs to be 2 shoulders width as well. I've noticed on some of these turns, I'm tight roping, and a turn I noticed was the one where we go backwards, so I can do it from here. So it was, it's this turn here. So you do here. This is in first kata, and I noticed that I'm coming up and landing like that with the bent back leg, and it needs to be locked out 45. This I think is tight roping, so it needs to be here. It needs to be nice and down, and I need to be online, so hips straight, and this needs to be stomach level. This arm, I've noticed sometimes I'm putting in weird positions. It needs to be dead on straight. This forward foot, heel needs to come forward, and I need to push in. So the knee needs to be just in line with the big toe. So before, it was out like that, which isn't good. Now it's back here, which is better. So this is hopefully a better stance when I watch it back. Straighten that back leg. I can see that when my back leg is tight roping, it's like here, for instance. That's a bit extreme, like here, right? That means that I am putting more weight on the back, making it bend in, which is not good. So back to where it was. Here we go. There we go. And then that is online. That's offline. Online, offline. Online, offline. And so I think that it's the transitions that are screwing me up. I did see one, I think it was on yesterday's practice video, and it was the turn just before the big 3. So it was here. No, it wasn't. It was here. And you bring that in, and this needs to go, so it needs to go here, beyond. There we go. Like that. And then 1. And I can even feel it going wrong, because I lift myself up. And I need to keep at the same level. So, hang on. So we've got the 3 here. Let me just try and get my head round to where that is. So the big 3's here, because you're going to do the big turn. That's it. And then there's a punch. And then there's a turn. And then there's a punch. So we're landing here. So it's the turn from here going that way, if I come out here, which I noticed yesterday was wrong. Needs to come, hang on a minute, it needs to come, yes, because we're going that way. It's like an L shape. So now this is all wrong because I need to bring it here. That needs to be at 45. See, this is too tight, which means that my front foot needs to be over here. My back foot needs to be pointed at 45. I need to be leaning in, and I'm offline because then I punch and I come online. So there's a problem. I'm going to have to go through this in the dojo, I think, because I just can't get my head around it. There's a problem when I come. That wasn't so bad. It's just my back leg is at 90 rather than a 45. And I'm feeling incredibly wide here. So, there we go. That's a little bit better. I'll do it over here. So, it's from here. I'm online. It's a bit better. On here. It's getting there. It's getting there. So there's a lot of issues now. I need to practice some Kumite. Ugh. Am I ready for that this morning? So that would be. So I want to just practice, just bouncing, jab. Just try. Just want to practice those jabs. So I'll do that, go back to some kata, and then I'll go back to that, and I'll increase, because I want to do jabs, and then reverse punch. So let me jump back. Let's do a whole kata, and then do some kumite, then do a whole kata, and do some kumite. Whew. That got the heart rate up. So, all right, let's do this properly. So, I'm looking away, sorting out my gi. The opponent is doing the same thing. We turn outside. We bow. We walk about 3 steps forward or into the middle. We turn. We bow. And then we walk into the ring. We bow. And I say first kata, although I'm hoping to learn it in Japanese. We then go into yoi here, yoi, what am I talking about? Haikidachi. I also noticed that my haikidachi is a bit too long, so it needs to be shorter, like that, right? It needs to be shorter, and obviously toes pointing in. And then after that, I'm going to just get over here, give myself a little bit more room. After this, we then bow, and then we get back into haikidachi. we steady ourselves, and then we go. So I'm going to try and do a full one. I'll talk through it as I go. Bend that leg. Okay, that's first turn, and so that's itch, and then knee, and then bend it in, look, drag that back in parry mode, boom. San, that was San. Right, we are offline. Yon, look, go. Okay. I'm just going to go to count to 5 each time. All right, so that's offline. Now it's online, and it's a punch. Ich, knee, san. And then the big turn. I'm going to have to get over here. So we're online. Like that. Where was that? San. So yon. Go. And then itch. Knee. San. Don't like that. San. Yon. Go. And then the big turn. I've missed one. There we go. Now the big turn. Right. Itch. Knee. San. Yon. Online. See, this is too small. Right. Look at the judges. Come back. Bow. Nice and short. Bow. Walk back. So you would bow. You would walk back. You would then turn to your partner or your opponent. You would bow. Bump fists. So, yeah. Right, so I want to come forward, jab, reverse punch. I'm going to do that 5 times, all right, on both arms. So, jab. What I'm looking for is my back leg on the reverse punch, because on the reverse punch it needs to be a little bit bent and heels off the floor, gives you a bit more reach. So that was, 3 times? 4, 5, and then on the other hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Right, let's do first kata again. So, sort the gi out, turn, bow to your opponent, walk 3 in, turn, bow to the judges, walk in, bow again, high catch, and it's, if I remember rightly, Tikiani Shodan, Was it knee down? First kata, right? And then you would bow, you would go back in, and then you would just go. So, get back here. So, okay, so we're in Hakitachi. So first kata. All right, big turn, big turn. Ich, ni, san, yon, go. Ich, ni, san, into the cooker. Ich, ni, san, yon. Oh dear, right. So, I now want to come in, we're going to punch. Okay, so we come in, we step in. That's 3. 4. Gotta watch my balance. 5. Still on the other one. Okay, so punch, reverse punch, kick. So jab, reverse punch, kick. All right, that's 3. That's 4, last one. Okay, right. First kata again. Come on, let's get this done. Right, so sort yourself out, sort your gi out. Bow. Turn to your partner. Bow. Walk into the middle. Turn to the judges. Bow. Walk into the ring. I think we bow here. Yeah. And then we go into Hakitachi. And I say something like Tekiani Showdown, but first kata. I need to look that up. And then bow. And I need to go over here because of the room. And then we just get into it, right? So we're in Hakitachi. Really nice long stances, this one. All right. Ich. Ni. San. Yon. Go. Ich. Ni. San. Yon. Go. Telegraphing again. Ich. Ni. San. Yon. Go. Ich. Ni. San. There we go. I think it felt like the last one was better, but I have to replay each three of them. Let's finish off with a little bit more of a combo. I can't do elbows in the tournament, so let's do reverse punch. No, let's do jab, reverse punch. Let's just do what we did before. Yeah, okay. Jab, reverse punch, and round Mawishigiri, I think it's called. So, punch. Okay. That's two. Right, keep the guard up. 3. 4. 5. See, if I had... Oh, I can do 2. Check this out. So I can do from here. There we go. Alright. Start on this leg now. Okay, that'll do. Time to start the day. Keep on practicing.